Mm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. I got the party. Who got the party? I got the party. You got the party. Who rocked the party? Who rocked the party? Rock, rock, rock. We rockin'. Yeah. Oh yeah. SOS. Come on now. SOS. She's in disguise. SOS. She's in disguise. There's a she-wolf in disguise. Coming out, coming out, coming out. Yes, Mr. The girl, that's all you ask of me. Darling is no joke. This is lycanthropy. The moon's awake now. Wise eyed open, body's craving. So feel the hunger. Well, this is too fast for me. I can't talk that fast. So I'm going somewhere, nowhere, I'm gonna tell you about it. There's a she-wolf in the closet. Open up and set it free. Ow! All right, chat. Well, what do we say we get ready to get ready, huh? My ad break starts here. Well, maybe you know what? We're gonna wait for my ad break to go through. I think that's smart. Maybe see what else rolls through here. Boom. Yeah. Ow! Oh, let's try that again. Coming out, coming out, coming out. Oh, snap. It looks like I got a. My Rockstar launcher's getting an update. Pause, champ. There's a she-wolf in a closet. Okay, chat, you know what? You know what we gotta do? We gotta get ready to get ready.
Get ready. You just have to be ready. Brace yourself.
What you're about to see will open your eyes.
The surprises never stop.
So you better hang on.
So get ready.
So fasten your seatbelt.
So hold on tight.
So hang on.
So get ready. to get ready.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Has this ever happened to you? Has it all been downhill since conception? Have no fear, welcome to the pickle jar, where every day the lid is turned and a fresh seal is popped. Ever opened the fridge hoping for some excitement, but instead all you have found are decaying remnants of a past self? Have you ever yearned for more? Here at the Rough Pickle Stream, we know what it means to not be caught gherkin around. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
That's right, yeah, we're getting right into it. Yeah. You're my favorite movie. 1,000 engines. Never been too big. I never knew what's coming. How was you waiting? You are a sinner boy. All right, chat. Oh, I gotta get my notes ready. Oh, by the way, chat, I figured out why that one scene was causing such a high GPU utilization. It was the craziest thing. I had no idea why it was doing that. I figured it out. Action. Yeah. There we go. Cinema. Honey, forever. We're going, chat. We're zooming. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Honey. Wait, no, sugar. Shit. Honey, honey. You were my kitty girl. And you got me wanting you. Sugar, sugar. You are my kitty girl. And you got me wanting you. Loving you. How is our Tuesday going, chat? What you guys reading?
Is that Mr. Hammerstein himself?
I do go by Mr. Hammerstein, yes. Mostly by Paul, though.
How's it going, Paul?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Kind of laying low. I kind of made a bad gambling thing there. That's why I've been gone there for a while.
Oh, no.
I thought that with the president intervening in the World Cup that the U.S. would be a lock. A lock, I tell you.
Listen, let's not talk. Let's not go that. Oh my god.
Then I doubled down on Argentina. They even had blue fireworks. I thought it was a lock.
Listen.
Yeah.
You can get the president involved. They ain't gonna change shit.
Oh, that is fair. That is fair. Oh, shoot. Well, how you guys been doing?
Just trying to find a ghost. Typical, Los Santos things.
Oh, particular ghost? Like a past, present, or future? Or... What?
I don't.
Why does he feel it's all glum? Is he feeling glum? Or is he tired? Is he sleepy?
No, the U.S. game. They feel some type of way about the whole situation, especially with the president involving himself and all that other stuff. Yeah, they're not happy about it.
Oh. That is fair. That is fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. this. I asked Helios to see if he can find this person so I can notify him that he's being sued. But
Ooh,
you know,
who you suing? It's not my son, is it?
no. It's a civil 118. Mr. Nex Carter.
What a shade.
Yeah.
I'm assuming by you suing them, you met them before then, and like, do you know anybody
I'm
that
not
they
suing
know?
them. I'm not suing them.
Oh,
Yeah. Somebody is suing them. But yeah, they met them. They bought a house from them, and then the house got taken by the state. So they are not happy.
that would certainly upset some folks. That's for sure. That is for sure.
Yes. So I'm trying to help settle this dispute because there's really no merit in suing somebody that has no idea they're being sued. You know, you can't really get your money back, essentially, right?
I mean, like this next card, like they're not like an enemy of the state, are they? I heard there was going
As
to be a
far as I'm
list,
aware.
but I haven't seen a list anywhere.
Wait, there's supposed to be a list. I didn't know this.
And their whole announcement, they said they'd be keeping a directory of all the enemies of the state.
Wait, what announcement? The one on the in the MDT?
Yeah. Did you not watch the video of it?
There's a video?
Yeah.
When? Jack, why didn't you tell me there was a video?
It's
It's at the literal top of the announcement. There's a link. I did not watch the video myself, to be honest.
To be fair, I think it is exactly verbatim the words that are written. So I think if you read the words, I think you're okay there.
Okay. Okay, I may or may not have skimmed the top half and just kind of paid attention to the bottom half.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
Now that wouldn't mean that you're like you're a pretty smart guy there. Like you're not like weak-minded or like misinformed or lonely or anything, are you?
No, why would I be any of those?
Oh, okay. Well, that's just apparently that's a target of the enemies of the state there for that day. That's who they're gunning for. They're gunning for the weak-minded, the ill-adjusted, the misinformed, and the lonely. So I better watch out.
Just don't be lonely. Just surround yourself with a bunch of people.
That is smart. That is smart.
Exactly. That's how you know don't stick out.
I also think it'd be a good idea. I'm trying to lay low there. Is my camouflage working okay?
You know, I thought you just got back from a hunting trip, to be honest with you.
Oh, so you can see me? Ah, dang it.
Well, I mean, you're wearing green in a parking lot full of gray and like a very dark brown and yellow.
Well, like, what if I like stand like a tree? Look, now I'm a tree.
And now you just look like someone planted you in the parking lot. Now it's working.
Oh, heck yeah! All right, okay, good to know.
See, there
Good
you
to
go.
know.
See, you weren't doing that before. You had the attire. You just weren't blending yet. You know.
Ah, shoot, I'm always forgetting that. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. Well, make sure to stay on top of that. I gotta go prepare for a court case. Apparently, that I got added on to yesterday. That's today. So
Hold on.
surely everything will go well.
Surely, surely you're not a part of the people versus Damian Dallas. Surely.
Oh wait, are you a psychic too? Holy moly!
It's just lucky stab in the dark, you know.
Yeah, no, that's the one. That's the one. Oh, geez, I better go read some papers on it there and stuff like that.
I wish you the best of luck.
I mean, I'm sure it's all just a big misunderstanding, right?
Yeah,
Right?
second-degree murder is definitely a big misunderstanding.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, well, that's gonna be easy then. I
Yeah.
thrive on misunderstandings.
Walk in the park for somebody like you, to be honest.
Those are the nicest things that anyone ever said to me this week. This week today so far.
Hey, are people genuinely not nice to you?
No, most people I think are pretty nice to me. I think. I don't know. Wait, I better skedaddle. I better let you guys get back to it there. You have fun finding that that next Carter there, all right?
Appreciate it.
Surely that ghost will come out of hiding.
Hopefully, hopefully, make my life easier.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. All right, talk to you guys later.
Take care.
Well, chat, we ready to rumble? A court case in 30 minutes. Oh yeah, I guess I better actually call Murphy.
Hey, Paul, come to
Oh,
the
yeah.
north side of the park.
You're on the what? You're on the what with the where with the who now?
The north side of the park, Paul.
The north side of which park?
How many fucking parks are there?
There's quite a few. There's the one that's there's Mirror Park. There's the park that's by the high rises over by the
I didn't say
old
a
new
park.
courthouse.
I didn't say a park. I said the park. If we were in New York, Paul, when I said meet me at the park, which park do you think I'm talking about? The fucking big one, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right.
That is
So
fair.
the biggest park we have, come to that one, the north side.
Okay, all right. I'm on my way.
All right. I'll see you then.
See you soon, boy.
Somehow. He's out there 100%. But I'm gonna let you go. I'm not gonna keep you here looking for this guy.
No, no. Ah. Oh my goodness, that place is still all smoky. Oh god. Oh god, oh boy. Okay, chat. North side. North side. Huh. Alrighty. Okay, north side of the park. Okay.
Hello, Paul.
How's it going there?
Paul, I'm familiar with you. We have met
Ah.
before.
How you doing there, Mr. Bad Chest? You doing okay?
Yes, I'm doing good. Just trying to fight a second-degree murder charge.
So Paul, he just said that he got charged with manslaughter and then they changed it to second-degree murder afterwards.
Ooh, okay. Interesting.
So how they phrased it, they said, I'm putting you on a 24-hour hold because I know you're at least getting manslaughter. That's what I think that's how they phrased it. I don't know if that's the same. I don't know. I don't know legally how it works.
Okay, also, Okay, hold on. So you're saying that they basically arrested you under the suspicion of manslaughter, and then, but they figured that they might be able to get it to second degree, so that's why they put it on a hold.
Yeah,
But
they were like continuing their investigation. Yeah, and they put me
okay,
on 24-hour hold.
did they ever formally charge you with manslaughter or no?
I can't say that they did. I think it was just a hold. I'm not sure. I have no idea.
Paul, are you going gray?
Have been for a while there. I'm pushing 50, you know. Oh no, is it really starting to come through now? Oh no.
Either that or you got frosted tips. I can't tell.
No, that's the gray. That is the gray. Stress
Should I-
gets you
stress,
after
huh?
a while.
Should I do a little like recap for Paul real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so real quick, Paul, I'll just tell you how it went down. I was just going about my day, you know, I was bad chest, and I see Twatter, a woman, by the name of Gwen on Twatter was her name, and she was twatting out, "I am going to kill the bat chest," and I ignored it for like a couple minutes, and then I get a phone call from this woman, and she calls me saying that to meet her at the top of Maze Bank, and I go to meet her. I didn't know who she was. And when I meet her there, I try talking her out of it, trying to, you know, get to know her, who she is. She called herself the Rat Queen. And she said she wanted to kill me because I'm a hero and she is some kind of like evil villain or whatever. She wore this like rat mask too, by the way. I don't know if they put that in there. And I tried talking her out of it. She didn't want to. She swung at me and I fought back. We went blow to blow, punches to punch, and eventually it came down to one last punch, and I got her. I beat her in the fight, thankfully. And then I checked her pulse, and she had no pulse. So after that, I kind of celebrated. You know, I was a little happy that I killed someone trying to kill me. So I took her corpse and I threw it off Maze Bank. And then I jumped off after and I face planted. But I told the cops that what happened was I pushed her off the building because I felt like saying that I threw her dead corpse off the building would look bad. So that's pretty much it.
Just a point of clarification, Paul, for your follow-up questions. You jumped off the building and his parachute failed. He's not like a wackadoo who thinks he can fly or some shit like that. You know
So
what I mean?
I do need to clear that up. I did have a parachute on me. I have this thing I do on a bicycle where I climb walls on my bike and I jump off roofs with my bicycle. So I actually dropped down with my bicycle. They didn't put it in the report, but it was my bicycle that I was on. I was a little bit of a wacko, I must say, thinking that would break my fall, but it did not. Yeah. Not that it matters, I don't think, but yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted Paul to know that you don't think you could fly like a bat.
Okay, no, yeah. I've talked to Paul before, so I think he's a bit familiar.
Okay.
A little bit, at least. I mean, I
Yep.
did have a wingsuit too, but I didn't use that. I can't fly technically with a wingsuit.
It's more like gliding, really.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess from this point, I'm trying to decide if I should go with the route of me telling them that I lied and I didn't push her off and I checked her pulse and threw her dead corpse off the building, or just run with the lie of pushing her off. I don't know which is better.
The truth.
Okay, the truth. The thing is, I guess I fucked myself lying, so it's gonna look bad, but yeah.
Well, you fucked yourself by confessing that you killed her.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
You know. But now that is, that's the narrative. It is much better if you killed her in a melee and then desecrated her corpse off the building. than if you threw her to her death after she was no longer a threat.
So I did. I don't think they're around, but I had could I have a character witness of some sort because I have a crackhead who tried to kill me once.
Margot,
Yes, sir. She actually is on the record of trying to kill me.
she
there's a
around?
report. I'm gonna text her right now and see if she is. But me and her are cool now. We actually made up afterwards, so I felt like that'd be a good character witness if someone tried to kill me and we worked it out. I wasn't
Well-
malicious toward her at all.
Under the circumstances, that might be allowed since you went some time without an attorney to do this within the deadlines.
Mhm.
So you might be allowed an exception for discovery on that basis.
Mhm.
Basically, you would need to have all your witnesses declared, by a certain time before court otherwise.
Yeah.
But with your situation, I think we have a pretty good shot of getting that for you if we request it.
Yeah, I don't know if she's. I did give her heads up to maybe be around, see if she could wake up, but I don't think she is right now. Maybe in like 20 minutes she might. When I told her it started.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
They do have a report on it though. I don't know. I'm not sure if that matters, but yeah. But I had no prior record before this. Nothing. So I don't know if that helps.
I mean, it doesn't really because, neither did she.
It's fair, yeah.
If you had no prior record and then, like, she had, like, murder, terrorism, murder, then, maybe.
Yeah. I just felt like the evidence showed that she was malicious. I guess I did say I killed her too, so fuck. That fucked me up. I did fuck up saying that.
Yeah, it's I mean, look, this is like one of those coin flip type cases. It's
Mhm.
gonna go either way. It's gonna go in your favor via reasonable doubt and a compelling argument that it was manslaughter and you did not really intend to kill her. It just kind of happened. Or it's just gonna be cut and dry and you're gonna get convicted. The important thing is that you're convincing when you take the stand.
Yeah.
And you have to have an answer for the question when they ask you, why did you lie about throwing her to her death? I'm the prosecutor. You're on the stand right now, and I'm asking you immediately after hearing your side of the story, why did you lie to police about how she died?
Well, to be honest, the thing is, I was happy that I had just killed someone that I killed, or that was trying to kill me, and I threw her dead corpse off a building in celebration.
All right. Happy, lose celebration.
Okay.
You were pumped with adrenaline.
Okay.
And you were in a very sort of worked up state, and you just wanted to be sure that she was no longer a threat, and you weren't thinking, you were acting entirely on instinct.
Okay. I had a lot of adrenaline running through me. Okay. From the fight.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I can say that.
And like, you didn't want to leave her up there to never be found. Maybe throw that in there.
Okay.
Like, you were getting down that way, so you didn't know how to get her down to make sure that she could be properly buried. You gotta drive up sympathy.
Didn't want to get her down. You're taking an elevator.
And just weave that into the truth. I'm not saying, I'm just saying, using words like celebrate, it makes you sound like a cold-blooded murderer.
Yeah, I was just trying to make it like as honest as possible so you can give me the tips on how to change it. Yeah. That's great though.
Yeah.
The tips. Yeah.
You can be honest, but you want to avoid certain words. And there's a way to be honest without making yourself look bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I would say that I was trying to get her to safety, to like the hospital to save her or something, but I did say out loud that I killed her.
That conflicts with your story. Yeah, that conflicts
Exactly,
with your
yeah.
story that she was dead before she came off the roof. So
Yeah.
she's already dead. You have high adrenaline. You're about to jump off the building. You're not really thinking too clearly, but you wanted to make sure that someone was able to find her and put her to rest. So in the moment, that was the only way you could think of to do that.
Okay.
Something like that. Something like that. Not I was celebrating my victory. I mean, if you want to go with that, hey, it's your life. But it's gonna sound bad.
So how will this all start off? Are they just gonna ask me to, recollect what happened as a whole first? Or are they gonna ask me questions, specific questions, and that's it?
Well, I'm gonna ask you. You said this all happened within a span of like 10 minutes. I'm gonna
Yep.
break down that 10 minutes through questions,
Okay.
and then they're gonna get a chance to question you based on the questions that we ask, and they're going to ask follow-up questions. You know, like why did you lie to law enforcement about what happened, and now you're saying something else? You know, that's gonna be the first thing they ask, obviously.
Yeah. Did you guys listen to the recording at all?
I did.
Okay.
Paul's kind of a last. He just got back into town.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah, I'm
say.
kind of catching up there right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Paul, why don't you you got any follow-up questions and stuff? We only got so much time. I already read through everything, so I'm pretty good. So I want Paul to kind of take the ball here.
Okay, so when you
I'm gonna think about something.
when you defended yourself to beat her up and stuff like that, how hard were you guys fighting there? Because it sounds like, because correct me if I'm wrong here on this autopsy and stuff like that. Like they're saying this was from homicide. They say they got ruptured organs and stuff like that. Like, did you rupture their organs before throwing them over?
No, that could be after I threw her over, but no, we were just going punch for punch.
Okay, that might be something. Make a part there, because if they're saying that die for these ruptured organs and stuff like that, but then also I guess another thing there would be while you felt repelled, like, are you medically trained at all?
Nope.
Okay, so you don't got no certificate, no like no weekend at club YMCA or something like that on a first aid course?
Nope. Nothing. Nope. I just checked their pulse and there was no pulse.
Okay, so just as far as you know, ooh, that might actually hurt. I said if you're unsure if she was alive and then you threw her off a building. Oh wait, hold on.
That's why I said I just pushed her off in general before she could punch me and knock me out. That's why I lied. That's why I made that lie. Yeah.
No, I think yeah. What Murphy I think you said is probably the best course of action there. I think we could try to fill in the holes how we want them to be filled, or also leave them with some gaps there, some gaps that they don't know how to fill in the gaps on. You know, I mean, like it sounds like. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, and I also did say to them that when I pushed her, I tackled her off. I also fell with her. So I went to, yeah, we landed in different spots. But I mean, I also carried her off on my bicycle too when we landed in different spots too. So I don't know. I don't think that
Hey Murphy,
matters much.
for
Yo.
People's D for Gwen Reed phone subpoena, do they ever supply you with the phone subpoena from Ms. Reed?
I did not look at any of the phone stuff because it's boring and I don't think it's gonna matter all that much.
Okay, well I guess it's.
You can look at that. I left that for you.
Oh
Paul.
wait, no,
You
never
can-
mind. I think I found it.
It's
Although,
definitely in there somewhere. At least his phone stuff.
Well, that's actually the funny thing here. They got this evidence labeled as they did a phone subpoena. They've got it written for Gwen Reed, but the phone subpoena is of Damian Dallas. So did they? Did they just like use some like magic erasers to like how did they do a phone subpoena of one of the victim and then supply the phone and text subpoena of the suspect? Not saying that they couldn't
I
do
don't
the
know.
suspect, obviously, but just feels like another thing to the old paper
I mean, I don't
wagon
know.
trail there.
Dead people don't have rights, so like they could just get her phone records.
Well, right, but they'd have to supply that to us. Because who knows? Who knows what more she had planned in store there? Who knows what she was messaging other people, calling other people leading up to this? Matt just got out of that with his life. His life. He could have been a pancake on the sidewalk next to May's bank.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, he could have. But yeah, I mean, the prosecution is going to say that, he should have just avoided the conflict. So, he could have been a pancake because he put himself in that position. And I'm not saying like, I'm saying that as, devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what they're going to say because
To-
Daisy Moss knows what she's doing. She's going to know what to ask. She's going to know what to do to make her case.
Yeah, to that, what I was gonna say was that's why I had the character witness, is because I have talked someone out of conflict and killing me before. That was Margot. So that's why I thought she was such a good character witness. That's what I was.
Well,
gonna be our
we'll
response to
see.
that.
We'll see if we can get her.
Do you think that's
Um,
good though? If she was, that would make sense.
yes, but she wakes up at very random times. It's not always the same time, so we just gotta hope that she wakes up. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. 100%. Okay. Well, yeah, like you said, this is a, yeah, for them to go the second degree with this over the manslaughter. Yeah, that's definitely an angle for us to go there. But I think we got that all squared away there. And yeah, like Murphy said there, the truth will set us free. It was a famous quote by, I want to say, was that a SpongeBob quote?
I never watched SpongeBob.
Oh, you were missing out. You were missing out. I watched that to stay, hip with all the lingo and stuff like that. Use a Looney Tunes
Yeah.
reference. I think that's going to go over many people's heads.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. You probably had your son, but hadn't abandoned him yet at that point when SpongeBob was on. Because you're a bit older than I am. But I'm just, it's a generation removed from me. I just missed out.
You're more of like a Looney Tunes, I should have taken a left at Albuquerque kind of guy.
Well, if by that you mean like Looney Tunes had not been like vaulted for being like we'll say aged poorly in our modern society, I did watch old like unfiltered Looney Tunes cartoons when I was a kid. Yep.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh, you realize I gotta make sure Animaniacs and like Pinky and the Brain haven't aged poorly.
See what people don't understand though about those old Looney Tunes cartoons, and I'm sorry, like look, society has moved on from like casual racism and things like that. I understand that, but those cartoons were not children's cartoons. Those were shorts that played before just adult movies, not like pornos, but like movies that adults were going to at the theater.
Yeah, yeah, like
those were
Casablanca.
not those were not like for children. They just became children's cartoons over time, and then they were vaulted entirely because they had a lot of problematic things about them.
Yeah, that's fair. Although now I'm getting the image burned into my brain here of like right before Platoon comes on, all of a sudden like Mickey Mouse is like on the steamboat kind of thing. I don't know, that tickles me a certain way, but what's gonna tickle me even better there, Mr. Pat Chess, is gonna be getting you justice here today. Murph seems like he's got it pretty on lock there. I'm
like
gonna
that.
be. I'll help out where I can, but
Yeah, I
Murph,
mean,
you
I'm
know-
gonna want to tag you in a lot on this one. This is like a, let's just say this is more of a Paul case than a Murphy case. Like
okay.
I had the prep time and the lead time, so you know I could kind of like steer the ship. But I mean, you get the gist. It's all happened in 10 minutes. Some lady wanted to kill him. He met up with her, like what the fuck, and then they fought each other, and he killed her, and then he threw her off a building. And then he admitted it.
Mhm. I mean, this is all gonna be based on if just the judge buys my character or not, right?
I mean, basically,
Yeah, that's what I thought, right? So, I mean, I just want to
look, the
do my best
city
to show my
needs
good
people
character.
like you right now. You
Yes.
got a you know, multi-billion-dollar evil villain terrorist organization on the loose. You know, they got to deputize you and set you against the enemies of the state. You know, they can't have you locked up, people like you locked up. You have the courage to face off against villains. You know, they could use more people like you than yeah, whatever. Yeah.
What if like I've saved a cop before? It was a little minor, but would that be like good to mention too?
Well, mate.
Yeah, you know, I'll ask you about
So guess who called
all
the
that
hammer?
kind
This
of
is Paul
stuff.
Hammerstein.
You know, we can't corrupt.
Oh, it's cool. What's up, man?
I'm doing okay. What was this? Oh God, is this Redwood?
No, it's Cole Turner. I just talked to you
Oh,
yesterday.
cool. Oh, cool. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I
Yeah.
got no number, I think. Oh, yeah, no. Oh,
Yeah.
how you doing there? You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Thought you was gonna come over today and you know we can chat about the stuff.
Ooh, you know, I got sidetracked there earlier. And then I've been trying to catch up to get up to speed there. I got this court case here that's starting in, oh boy, 6 minutes.
Oh, that's your court case? Oh, my bad, my bad.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
assisting another attorney on it there, Murphy Braun. So, we're gonna do our damnedest there.
Turn
But
on
if are you gonna still be around later or nah?
Yeah, I'll still be around.
Okay, all right. I'll head up there and I'll ding you. I'll get the local DOC to reach out there just to make sure you're okay there. And, we'll get to meeting and speaking and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, that might take I'd say 15 if nobody's here.
Okay, all right.
If
Also,
someone- yeah, someone-
are you okay with another attorney maybe stepping into there? There was one that was actually going to reach out to you that was trying to get a hold of you, Alejandro Ramirez. But I guess I just got to you before he did. So.
Oh, really? I mean, yeah, I don't mind. As
Okay,
long
great.
as we get the case going on, don't matter to me.
Okay, perfect. All right. He said he might be coming by there in a bit here too. So maybe like in an
Oh,
hour
really?
I think, or something like that. But yeah, he'll be reaching out as well. So we'll get this all sorted here and we'll talk as soon as possible here, okay?
Okay, say less.
You betcha.
No.
You betcha. Okay, all right. Well, you stay safe there. I hope your straitjacket is I hope they freshly pressed it for you today.
It's horrible. I hate being in this thing.
Well, hopefully they put some fabric softener in there for you, okay? I really hope they did.
Well, no. Never comes off.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh.
I'm
Okay, all right,
stinky.
Oh gosh. Okay. I'll bring some Febreze when I come over there. Okay.
A doctor who
Febreze.
was a bad person.
All right. Okay. I gotta go. I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
He
right,
deserved
bye.
to die. You know, we're better off without him. And then, you know, Ember Quinn got life without the possibility of parole. But she's out now, which is, you know.
Yeah. Well, it just shows to show the system works.
Should we head
Nah,
over there now?
Paul, the system is fucked. You've been away for a long time. Paul, you know, you gotta like get your affairs in order.
Oh, geez. Oh, I gotta get a will written up.
No, not that. I'm just saying, like, you know, last call, Paul. The city is burning down. You know, you should check your tablet. There's a new app in there. It's got a lot of videos of infrastructure burning to the ground. You know, just get yourself apprised of the way things are. You know, we're in martial law right now, Paul.
Are you describing Live Leak? Is Live Leak on here?
No.
The faceless people. I should
Oh,
also
oh my
mention,
goodness.
I saw one of the faceless people. I should mention this too. That reminds me. I was after they threw me in there for 24 months. I did join Cleveland a little bit to help fight against corrupt. But I was never like officially initiated into Cleveland, but they might use that against me.
See, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Cleveland is good or bad according to them. I would just, we'll not emphasize any of that.
No,
What happens in prison stays in prison.
Right. I just want to give you the heads up.
Yeah, it's okay. You got to do what you got to do on the inside to maintain the sanctity of your well-being. It's a jungle in there. Anyway, we gotta haul ass to the courthouse now. We're yapping.
Here, get on my back. We'll fly.
Okay, yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I think I'll just drive.
It was a joke. I'm just kidding. I don't have my wingsuit anymore, so.
And by the way, Murphy, you lied to me. That is live leak. I just saw a man explode.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff exploding these days. Just head on a swivel, Paul.
Oh, goodness. Well, it's a good thing I'm laying low in my ride over here.
The time of the lawyer is over.
All right. Okay.
Doesn't, you were not stalking her in this instance, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, I also realized that I guess I haven't added myself there on the MDT there. So are you just gonna do a motion at the beginning to get me added on there or not?
Yeah, look, this is all last minute in the interest of ensuring the client has representation, and in such a circumstance, short notice, two heads are better than one. I don't see any reason why they're gonna fight about it. And if they do, they're kind of assholes.
That's fair. That's fair. Now, speaking of explosions, do we want to make it explosive in there? I'm waiting outside there, and like you announce it all like a WWE kind of thing.
I think that we should avoid anything to do with the explosions, Paul. Just it's a sensitive topic at the current time.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Also, Paul, there's a lot of satellites and radio towers converging on this building.
There he is.
Oh.
My hero, the city needs.
Oh, please. Oh no, I'm an attorney.
Get off, Paul. It's not you.
Oh.
That chest.
This is someone I saved. Clever. What up, Clever?
What up, man? Hey, you're gonna get out of this, okay? You're not a monster.
Thank
you
you.
Didn't do this.
What's the dragon? What? I technically did, but.
Shut the fuck up. No, you didn't.
I wish we were doing it at the other
Honestly, sometimes
can I be on your panel of lawyers?
Driver's license
I don't know. Are you a lawyer?
Can be. I've seen
Probably
Suits
not.
once or twice.
Yeah,
Like,
what's the funny
how much
looking guy's
Matlock
name?
have you watched?
Lewis Litt.
Yeah, I guess you have seen Suits. See, I haven't seen
You're
Suits.
about to get lit up.
Suits looks too soapy for me.
No,
I
it's
do not enjoy it.
so good. You can binge it. It's so good. It's so bingeable.
I would rather. I'm the kind of lawyer.
Quick.
No.
Drink quick.
It's like
Wait, hold on,
essentially
Paul. Wait,
brown
Paul, do you have a drink?
flakes and then.
Oh, geez. Oh, I just drank my last one, I think. Oh, shoot.
It's okay. Well, I might need someone to go get a drink, to be honest.
Dried fruit, but not raisins. I don't like those.
Oh, pardon me.
accomplice and being innocent of second degree murder.
If the glove doesn't fit, you gotta quit.
That's right.
Where should I stand?
Wherever you want.
Game is there here.
I mean, on this side of the room.
Paul, is that a new suit?
Oh, you can tell it was me.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I saw all green, so it had to be at least one person.
Ah, jeez, I thought the camouflage would help.
Yeah. It looks
Right
pretty
on.
nice, though.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
I am
Yes, Your Honor.
soft-spoken by nature, unless I'm upset, apparently, and I am not feeling well. Thankfully, Judge Peters agreed to join me on this case so that if I am unable to see it all the way through, it will still be able to continue, and you guys can get this done tonight if I'm not able to do that. Court rules first, especially today. I don't have the energy or the inclination to go back and forth with people, so please listen to me. Do not talk to each other. Do not bait each other. If you're in the gallery watching, do just that. Watch. Do not talk. Don't participate. If you can't do that, please use the doors. Go. If you have to use your phone, please whisper as quiet as you can. Preferably don't do it at all. But if you must do that, and if you can't, still just take it outside so we can't hear you and no one will be disturbed. I ask everybody to please put your ringers off so it doesn't disturb that way as well. And Peters, do you have any just for courtroom decorum before we get started? You can go ahead and do that. Contempt will definitely, because you know in advance what we are telling you not to do.
All right. So for each count of contempt today, it's going to be 15 months in prison, $25,000 fine.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Understood.
Okay. So, is everybody here that needs to be here?
Yes, for the prosecution.
Okay. So we're expecting Alan Key, Omar Little, and Daisy Moss. See those. And for the defense, Damian Dallas and Murphy Braun.
Your Honor, if I may, I was appointed myself counsel basically at the last minute.
I saw that.
Because of some conflicts that prior representation had with the situation. I
Okay.
took it upon myself upon his return to the city last night to enlist Paul Hammerstein to assist me to provide the best possible representation on short
Paul.
notice if that
Understood.
is acceptable to the court, even though he
That's
has not
fine.
formally entered.
That's fine, as long as
Excellent.
you remember the one voice rule that we go by.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. But it's okay. You can confer with each other as you need to. Just only one person will be discussing. But if you want to
Love-
split
love
things
that.
off, I can let you do that if you want.
What's that?
If you want to split things off, I'll allow that. But if you do, he talks for that, and you talk for what you talk for, but you don't intermingle.
Yeah, probably something like that. I
Okay,
kind of want to
that's fine.
give him something to do since I
That's
dragged him into
perfectly
this.
fine with me. Okay.
And
So you let us know which ones you're splitting up.
and I do have one motion once we get to that.
Once we get to that, alrighty. So the witnesses that are expected are Alan Key, Daisy Moss, and Charlotte Moore.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I have
Yeah.
a question.
Sure.
Would it be allowed for the prosecution to also split up, just like one of us do opening, closing, the other one do the questioning, but obviously we won't speak over each other, won't, when one person's
do you
doing
have?
something, the other one won't.
Who do you have for you and
It'll be myself opening and closing. Alan will be doing the questioning, except for when he's on the stand. I'll question him.
Okay.
But that's the plan if the court accepts.
Yeah, that's fine. If I'll allow it for them, of course I'll allow it for you. But when you are doing your respective parts, there will be no interchanging between, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, so now we're on to that part. Are there any motions that need to be addressed before we get started?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
First, does the prosecution have any? They would go first, wouldn't they?
No pre-trial motions.
Your Honor, under the circumstances, having been assigned counsel to the defendant past the discovery deadline, I would request the possibility for a late admission of a character witness by the name of Margot Escargot, which is by no means a guarantee. She's not currently in the city, but if she were to surface, I would appreciate a concession on adding a witness, even though it is past the deadline for discovery.
Okay, give us one moment, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, I gotta think about taking a piss like really fucking quick.
Yeah, you're good.
Camouflage must be working pretty good. She only saw you and Batchester over there. She didn't see me before.
Yes, you're very well hidden.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, prosecution, what are your feelings about this?
Just to clarify, did you say character witness?
That is correct. I don't know how to answer that question without seeming to address the prosecution, Your Honor.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind.
Yeah. Uh, the state does recognize the difficulties in finding representation, and the sort of everything that comes with that. But just given that this could have been posted on the docket, anytime kind of in the last 24 hours, and that it's being brought up now, without any kind of notice that to prepare for such a witness. We are going to have to contest that pretrial motion. I think if we'd been given more notice, there might have been a little bit more leeway on our end.
Your Honor, if I may rebut before you make your decision.
Yeah, sure.
I can appreciate the prosecution contesting the late witness. Obviously, we have these deadlines in place for a reason, but it would have been impossible for me to do it within deadline, as I'm a late addition of counsel, and without me and Mr. Hammerstein, our client would have been representing himself. I would add also that while I accepted this case at the last minute over the phone late yesterday, I was otherwise occupied for about 8 hours with defendants related to the attacks on the city and doing plea negotiations with the marshals, and was not available to be briefed in full on the case until today, at which time I was able to ascertain we might want this witness. So I'm not saying that's an excuse or that's a good reason. That's just how it went down, Your Honor. So I leave it to you.
I think that's a pretty good explanation. That's pretty good explaining. Solid job there, Murph. Solid job. How we doing, Jared? We feeling ready? I appear to have spilled something somewhere.
You know, I don't think we're gonna get it. That's crazy.
Honestly, I don't think she's around anyways. So
Still, it's crazy that they won't just give us a character witness. If that's the decision.
she also hasn't been around in the city as much lately. So I texted her and she said she
All right,
could in like
so
a day or two
in
ago.
light of some of the more extraordinary circumstances surrounding this case, with the late additions of counsel, in understanding that you did not want to put motions on the docket after the end of discovery period, the court is inclined to allow the addition of this character witness.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you, Your Honor. You know, like I said, the prosecution might be pleased to know this is not a guaranteed witness. She might not be in the city for this. So if she is available, then we appreciate you allowing her to appear, but she may yet not appear.
God, you could hear a pin drop in this place.
All right. Well, we got this uncomfortable silence. I'll help you with the questions,
we good to
but I'll
start?
do the
Oh,
opening and
sorry.
closing. You do the questions. Does that sound like a good split?
Yeah, I can try to do questions. Yeah, I can try to do that.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's where you shine, man. That's you're really good at the questions.
Oh, okay. Oh, I shine, boy.
Like in terms of us both kind of winging it, I'm good at winging it with like the opening and closing, right?
That is fair.
Not
That
so
is
much,
fair.
not so much the questions, but like if we just coordinate on the questions and you ask the questions, I think it's good.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, so if she's able to come, that notification is out there. All right. To my own ears, I sound a little low voice, so I have to ask again. Can everyone hear me all right in the back?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. You can? Okay, all right. Oh, good. All right. So we are here today for Civil 143, the people versus Damian Dallas, regarding an incident that occurred on June 28th, 2026, which led to the passing of Gwen Reed. The defendant was subsequently charged with second-degree murder. The relief requested by the prosecution is the second-degree murder charge being upheld, 5 years incarceration and 5 years parole, and a monetary fine of $2 million. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. Okay, prosecution, are you ready to make your opening statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All righty.
Your Honors, the defense would like the court to believe that we are here today in the name of justice. The defendant would like you to believe that the victim, Gwen Reed, died due to self-defense, and that Mr. Dallas had no choice but to push Miss Reed from the top of Mazebank Tower. The prosecution will prove today, beyond reasonable doubt, that Mr. Dallas was not acting in self-defense when he fought Miss Reed on that roof. The prosecution will prove that Mr. Dallas made the decision to go to the top of Mazebank Tower knowing that there might be danger. While defense may claim stand your ground, the prosecution claims that the intentional act of choosing to enter a situation where violence might occur is not self-defense, it's compliance. Based on the testimony and evidence provided today, the prosecution believes that Mr. Dallas will be found guilty of second-degree murder for the tragic death of Miss Gwen Reed. Thank you.
Thank you. Defense? Are you ready? Oh, okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All
Your Honors, ladies and gentlemen assembled here in the court, today we are going to hear the story of a tragic outcome, an avoidable set of circumstances set in motion by some threatening social media posts and culminating in a battle to the death on the top of a tall building. These facts are not in contest today. However, the story we are going to hear is going to be about a man named Mr. Dallas who, while maybe flawed in his decision making, believed very, very earnestly that he was capable of investigating and diffusing a conflict with a person previously unknown to him. That he truly believed that he could talk this person out of whatever grudge she may have had against him. And unfortunately, that he found himself to be mistaken in that belief. The story you hear today will be filled with reasonable doubt as to what genuinely occurred at the top of that building, as there were no witnesses. And you will hear firsthand testimony from the accused as to his thinking, his state of mind, and the emotional weight of what ultimately tragically occurred that day. Mr. Dallas may have chose unwisely in his decision making, but that does not mean that he is a murderer. He wanted to know why someone wanted to hurt him, and when they tried to hurt him, he defended himself. It may not have been self-defense if you were to paint by numbers, but there's more to this story than meets the eye, and we invite you to draw your own conclusions. Thank you.
Thank you. Prosecution, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Fantastic,
Call your first
fantastic.
witness.
Prosecution's going to call forth Charlotte Moore.
Oh my god, that's me! Hi, hello.
Hello.
I have a mask on. Oh, so sorry. My apologies.
Okay, if you'd like to take a seat or make yourself comfortable at the seat over here, Miss Moore.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
All right, if you could raise your left hand. Do you swear and affirm that the testimony you're about to give, under the pains and penalties of perjury, is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you airborne?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, witnesses sworn in.
All right, afternoon, Charlie. Thank you for making time for us. You well?
Hey, Key.
Do you mind if I call you Charlie?
Sure, bud.
Fantastic. All right. Did you find anyone injured on June 28th? Do you remember June 28th?
Yeah, it was a breezy day. Sunny, sun was shining.
Did you find anyone injured on that day?
Oh, yeah.
Can you recall where specifically that was?
Yeah. Well, I don't really think she was injured. I think she was dead. It was on Alta Street.
If you had to, point on Alta Street, would you say like more towards, could you like narrow that down for me on Alta Street?
Yeah, like next to Maze Bank Tower. Like Alta Street, Maze Bank Tower, like the left of it, if you're looking north, I think.
To the west of Maze Bank Tower?
Never. Hold on. Never eats. Yeah, the west.
Was the person that you found conscious?
No.
Did you know who it was?
Also no.
Was it a male or a female?
Female.
Did you see anyone else in?
Not like around her when we picked her up. We were putting her in the car. Then I realized she was dead. And then we ran into you guys. And I think you guys, that guy, he was also down and he was screaming. Well, I don't want to say screaming, he was yelling, but
Can you recall what he was yelling?
he was yapping about revenge or something. Getting his revenge, or I don't know.
Not true, by the way. I never said anything about revenge or anything like that.
So just to confirm, you saw them injured, and then what did you do after that?
Once I realized she was dead, I screamed at you to take the body from me because I did not do that shit. Nor did I want responsibility of a body.
And was that on Alta Street, or was that somewhere else when you and I spoke?
I think it was on, what's the road that's south of Maze Bank? Is it Occupation?
Can I answer that, Judge?
It's whatever south of Maze Bank Tower. I was trying to look at my map, but I can't.
Understood. So we'll say you found the body on the west of Mazebank Tower.
Yeah.
And then you found us on the south.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
FM. No further questions.
Bye, Alan.
Okay, so I'm going up there now.
Yes, Paul. Yes, Paul.
Okie dokie.
All right. Any cross for this witness?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor.
What's up,
yes.
green pants?
No, I never said anything about revenge.
Oh, thank you.
She deserved it.
Oh, it wasn't a compliment.
Oh. Yes, Your Honors, I would say I would mark this witness as hostile, but I think they have already proven that.
What?
Keep it to the questions and answers long, please.
I have a question. Can I ask a question?
I will
Your
be
Honor.
asking the questions here.
Oh.
Now, on this fateful day of this body that you found, did you move the body?
Yeah.
You did? Why on earth would you do such a thing? Are you medically trained?
Objection, badgering.
Response.
I can rephrase in a not so nasally and uppity voice there, Your Honor. Apologies. I'm still knocking off the cobwebs a bit
Objection
here.
sustained. Rephrase the question or move on.
Okay, all right. Are you medically trained?
Not necessarily. I have taken a CPR class.
Okay, who taught that class?
I think it was
Objection,
Veronica.
rel-
She already started to answer.
Apologies. I'll
No
speed
worries.
up next time.
Let me just put this out there. For the witnesses, when you're asked a question, just give it a beat, just in case somebody has an objection.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Ava.
All right.
Judge Ava,
thank you.
sorry.
It's all right. All right, go ahead though.
By Veronica Westfield and Charlotte Spade years ago.
Do you think that you are adequately equipped with skills to assist someone that is near death?
No, but I can definitely tell when someone's not breathing.
Well, then why on earth would you be moving that body?
We didn't know. I didn't realize she wasn't breathing until I put my hands on her body, to take her to the hospital because we were doing like, I don't know, like the neighborly thing by taking them to the hospital.
Do you not own a cell phone?
I do.
Is there anything stopping you from calling 911?
Do you know how often there's EMS on duty?
Your Honor, I'd like to strike that last one as non-responsive.
I can rephrase my
She
answer.
responded with a question, so you can ask another question.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. I'll go down a different alley here now. Now you answered that.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Hello?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Oh, I don't
No.
want
What
to.
is
I don't
this?
want to worry. Thank you. Sorry.
Don't do that again, please. I really don't want to give you contempt.
Someone feed Crystal, please.
I wasn't.
Sorry.
I wasn't anyone on the prosecution calling you, was it?
No. Something about my car's extended warranty.
Oh, okay, good. I'll go down a different avenue out here, though. What was all this commotion you said that was being shouted by the defendant?
Something about him getting revenge and that he did that shit. Something along those lines.
Okay, but not exactly that. Are you paraphrasing that?
He said I did it for revenge, for sure.
Okay, and in what state was the defendant in? Were they dancing, clicking their heels together?
No, he was face down in the dirt. Oh, not dirt. It was asphalt. It was the road.
So did he appear to be 100% his self and in control of his self?
Objection, speculation.
Response.
I asked if he appeared to be so. I'm not asking her to guess his state of mind, but based on her witnessing of the events there, what did he appear as? She has lived a full life, I would like to think.
Do I get a rebuttal?
You do.
There's no way for you to assume her state of mind, given that, as you previously established, she has no medical training.
Miss Moore? Miss Moore?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry to disturb you there, but do you mind just stepping aside, just to the corner for just one moment?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Oh, do I gotta go to the other corner?
Oh, but you can step back a little bit.
Oh, okay, I will.
Appreciate it.
I'm trying. Did you see that? That I'm trying to share something.
Oh.
Like I can't text him the questions I just wrote down, and I'm trying to share it, but I want to share it with everybody in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Where would I see it? I'm not seeing anything. No, I don't see it.
It would be like I imagine it would come up on your phone.
I think I turned my notifications off, so I probably just didn't see it then.
Your Honor, could I just have a quickest of sidebars on a technical matter?
All right, so this objection is going to be sustained at this time, but if we could please have both counsel up here for the quick requested sidebar.
All right, so it's not material whatsoever. It's just literally I'm trying to share some questions with my co-counsel, but I don't want to share it with everybody in the room. And I can't text it to him, so I'm trying to do it with my phone. Is there a way to send a document to a state ID? I think someone's done
Yes,
that.
you want to share
Does it-
permanently, and you send it straight to a state ID.
Yeah.
Does it have to be a document? Because I tried to note.
You You could also make a private report, and you could share that to his state ID if that helps as well.
Private report. Okay.
In the MDT, yeah.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
it'll show up on his shared reports.
All right. I'll figure it out. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Miss Charlie, you can take your
You
seat
can
back
come
at the
back,
witness
Char-
stand.
Period. Thank you, besties.
All right, so as stated before the little sidebar, that objection is being sustained. So if you could please either rephrase where it would not be calling for Miss Charlie to speculate as to the defendant's state of mind, or move on to another question, please.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Thank you, Your Honor. Actually, I wasn't trying to ask it that way. I guess, so based on the appearance of the defendant that you noted was face down in the dirt, did that appear to be a position that they wanted to be in? Wait, hold on. I want to back that up there. Not wanted, but that a reasonable person would be in.
Objection. Misrepresentation of facts.
Response.
I believe she said face down in the dirt.
It was asphalt. Face down on the asphalt.
Your Honor.
Yes.
This martial law has been put into place. Is prosecution getting that nitpicky?
She did correct it herself to be the ground and
witness-
not the
yeah.
dirt.
The
She
witness
did.
did correct it.
Yeah.
Wait,
She said
did
down
I
in the
say it
dirt.
correctly?
Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. She said in the dirt first, and then she corrected almost immediately that it was the ground, not dirt. I don't remember. I think she said cement, but
asphalt.
I said asphalt.
Asphalt.
Well, I'm sorry. Sometimes people need to speak up a bit. I am pushing 50 after all. I just heard the dirt part. And I clung on to that there. My apologies to the court.
No worries. The objection will be sustained, and you can rephrase it.
Okay. I believe, based on the things that were asked there, I believe that those are all of my questions there as a now, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, so Paul, I sent you a series of questions for
Okay. And that's for bad chest, right?
Yeah, it's in documents.
I
And
see it
that's
here.
just like those are like
Will anyone
consecutive
declare or
questions
redirect, or-
depending on, my understanding of how he would answer them. You
prosecution has
are
no further
more
questions.
than welcome
All
to
right, and
add
is
your
the
own
witness
that you
being
think are
marked
good.
for recall,
The
Mr.
rest of these
Ronstadt?
witnesses are just basically rephrasing the reports, so I really don't have much feedback. Is there just
Okay,
gonna
we're not
say,
recalling
like,
her, right? I'm not
no.
Your
This-
Honor, no, we will not be recalling this witness.
All
We
right.
thank you
Oh,
for
thank
their
God.
time.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
The,
You can
the
step
meat of
down
our
and you're
case
longer
Thank you
on
for your
trial.
time, Charlie.
is our client's
Thank
point
you.
of view
I'm getting
and
the
his side of
fuck
the
Thank
story.
out
you
of
so
here.
much, Charlie.
Yeah,
They're
of
just-
course, of course.
They're just like repeating what's, they found a splattered person on the ground and yada yada yada. Like, I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, I think it
I
helps
don't
our
think we
case
can
though the
poke
fact
holes.
that the
Would like
body
to
was
call
moved though
Officer Daisy
prior
Moss
to
to the
officers
stand.
being there, so I think that might help us.
Woohoo, go Daisy.
Stand.
Yeah. I mean, look.
Because who knows? Maybe she survived the fall. Maybe she survived the fall, and that lady moving her is what killed her.
That side of the courtroom, right, guys?
Yeah.
What
I
does
mean,
that
hey,
mean?
You're
if you
usually
think it's
prosecuting.
going to help, you can
I guess.
cross-examine all
Prosecuting
these
Bison.
witnesses.
Oh, shit.
That's
Doing great
absolutely fine.
regardless.
But all the stuff that happened after the fact
Bison.
is, to my mind, not what's going to get our client off the hook here. It's like his side of the story and how it plays to the judges,
Give you a moment to get comfortable.
in terms of how truthful it is and whether
These
he
chairs can be tricky.
whether he had any intention of
All
violence
right.
when he went to
Can
meet
you go
with this
ahead and
person.
raise your left hand, please?
100%.
Can I ask a question? Do I look
By the way,
crazy
Polly,
right
I
now?
said
Like, am I
justice,
No, you look
sitting
not
on the
good.
top of
revenge.
the
Just so you
chair?
know.
No, you're
No,
okay.
you're in the
Please
You look
chair.
do.
You're in
great,
the seat.
Daisy.
All right.
Alright.
Do you
Yep.
swear and
And
affirm
that's
to
that's
obtain
that's
the
going to
truth,
be a
the
good thing to
first truth, the
clarify
testimony, the
if you want to
truth,
add
the
that
truth,
to your
the whole
list of
truth,
questions
And
for
nothing but
him.
the
yeah,
truth,
and
so
everyone in the
help you
building know
God.
I say justice like all the time,
I
so
do.
that's gonna help. Yeah.
Witnesses
Okay,
sworn in.
repeat that one more time.
All right.
So
Good afternoon,
when she
Daisy.
said I said revenge, I
Hi,
said
Alan.
justice. I said I did it for justice.
Uh,
It's something I always
do you
say.
recall
Everyone in this
responding to
building
20
knows I say it
911
like
calls
every
on
other
June
sentence. I
28th?
do everything for justice.
I do.
It'll be easy once you ask me to explain.
Do you recall what the
Okay.
911 stated?
I believe that there were 2 911 calls. Can I reference evidence just to state exactly what they were?
You can.
For the court, I'm referencing report 27031. Man and woman found in street. There were 2 911 calls. One was anonymous, and it says there's a woman on the road. She looks dead. And then there was another 911 call from Damian Dallas saying jumped off Maze Bank in the name of justice. Yes.
Do you recall the location that those 911s came from?
I do. Alan, I believe we were riding together and we went to the 911 calls. There was a man in the road on Vespucci, and then around the corner on Alta Street, like a little bit north, there was a vehicle and it looked like they were loading somebody up into the car. That ended up, I think, being that. Not I think that was Charlie Moore and another man loading up the victim, Gwen Reed.
When you arrived on Vespucci, what did you see?
Oh, I saw the man in the middle of the road. He was yelling about, killing somebody in the name of justice, and we were just kind of trying to get him sorted out, and then Charlotte Moore or Charlie Moore pulled up next to us, and I think she said something like, I think this woman is dead, and she dropped her off next to us, and I started doing CPR and trying to resuscitate the woman and I believe you were, dealing with the man that was found in the road.
After the lady was in your custody, did you provide medical on scene, or what happened next?
Yes. So I was doing CPR. I checked for her vital signs. She wasn't conscious. She wasn't breathing. She didn't have a pulse. So I was just trying to resuscitate her and attempting to
Hello.
stabilize her in some way because there wasn't EMS on duty. I didn't have any success resuscitating
I am
her.
in
So
court.
then
Sorry.
she was taken
All right.
to
Bye-bye.
CMC, where she was pronounced by initially the local doctor that she passed away.
Was there an autopsy filed on that day at the hospital?
There was. So EMS, I believe it was Jeremy, came on duty and he started the initial autopsy report, and then a doctor came on duty and then they finished it together. I am happy to reference the autopsy if that's acceptable with the court.
You can.
So I'm referencing report 50270, Gwen Reed DOA report, 2026-06-28. The autopsy, stated cause of death was fatal blood loss, ruptured organs, and in the debrief stated, severe head trauma, upper body, broken back and arms, bruises all over, bruises on face appear to be from a fight, lower body, multiple bruises appear to be from a fight, broken legs, broken hips, toxicology clear.
Understood. No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. Defense?
Paul, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I was writing notes. Was writing notes.
Let's see if I can save Daisy.
Hello there, Officer Boss. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. So let's go back there a little bit there. When you arrived on scene, you said you saw the body of the deceased up on Alta there with Charlie. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And actually, more importantly, you said it was with Charlie and another individual. Who was that other individual?
I don't remember his name, but I can reference the report if you'd like.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that would be helpful.
Royce Bridges.
Okay. All right. When you saw them loading the body into the car, what'd you do?
I believe they were just saying that they found her in the road, and we were trying to sort out Mr. Dallas. I don't really remember what was exactly said to them.
Okay. And you believe them that they had just found this body?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, based on the 911 call, it was consistent.
Okay. I guess speaking of those 911 calls, I guess in what order were they received?
Am I good to reference evidence?
Of course.
Yes, you can.
Oh, sorry,
I,
Ron.
I
Sorry.
maybe
Yeah,
let
I
me
guess
do
it's
it,
your
yeah.
call. Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
The anonymous call, 911 call, there's a woman on the road. She looks dead. That came first. And immediately afterwards, there was another 911 call from Damian Dallas, jumped off Maze Bank in name of justice.
Oh, that is right. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. Apologies. Let me just review some of my notes of what you said. Dead. Possibly filled. Now, could you be able to recite for a fact of what the defendant said while they were in an incapacitated state?
Um, The only thing that like I remember specifically is like I killed her in the name of justice. That's the only thing I remember.
Okay. And that was the specific word used there was killed?
It's what I remember.
Oh shit, he does have it right there. Shit. Yeah, but do you know 100% for a fact, without a shadow of a doubt, that those were the words that were spoken?
Objection asked and answered.
Response.
I guess I'm just looking for some specificity, but you know what? If that's the specificity of it all there, then you know what? Withdraw it, you know?
Okay. Objection sustained.
No further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Redirect.
I was really hoping they didn't have the person that was with Charlie before, but they got that. Dang, they dotted their T's across their
No
eyes.
further questions, Jonah.
I said justice, and they brought that last witness up, and she said
Is this
she said
witness
it
being
was
marked for
revenge.
recall?
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna be able to pick that apart there. Like, this is
For
again.
prosecution.
They heard me, didn't
For the
say
defense,
justice.
are y'all
They
marking
apologized.
the witness for recall?
We are not calling them for.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
You may step down. Thank you so much. You're no longer under oath.
Thank you.
Prosecution, your next witness, please.
I'm gonna call Alan Key, Captain Alan Key.
You know, that's gonna be the big thing though. Here
Cool to
is
see him on that side of the courtroom, right, guys? Instead of on the prosecuting side.
Guys, come on! There was
Al,
shouting and
Key.
happy when I went up there. Come on, give him a little.
I'm
We're doing
so
good. We're
biggest
doing good.
fan.
I mean,
Who is that?
look at it this way, Paul. Neither one of us are prepared
Aaron
for this case.
Bison.
We're fucking crushing it.
Yeah, I know, right? We're poking all kinds of holes.
What? Okay, I'll take that.
Like basically saying like the Charlie Moore was saying about revenge. They're talking about saying justice, killed for justice. Like, oh, there's a whole lot of holes in this story here.
You're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
They're trying to fill it in. They're trying to fill it in like those guys that tried to fill in Game of Thrones at the end, and that did not go well for them.
Your witness is sworn in.
Hi, Alan.
Hello, Daisy.
Do you mind stating your name and rank for the court?
Badge number 205, Captain Alan Key of the LSPD Shift 2.
Captain Key, did you respond to a 911 on June 28th?
Yes, I did.
What was that 911 call?
It was 2 911 stemming from the area around the Mazebank Tower. I could read them out verbatim if I'm permitted to look at the report.
You are.
Judge?
You hear me?
There's a woman. Yeah, I do. Thank you. There's a woman on the road. She looks dead, followed by jumped off the Mazebank Tower in the name of justice from Damien Dallas. The first one was anonymous.
What did you find when you arrived on scene?
In front of the Pixel Tower on Vespucci, I found Damien Dallas on the pavement, conscious but unable to stand.
Did you find anyone else on scene?
In the immediate vicinity, no. Shortly after we arrived and I started providing medical to Damien, a car pulled up and it was being driven by Royce Bridges and a female passenger named Charlotte Moore. And they stated that they'd found a dead body over yonder on Alta.
So just to confirm, where was Dallas in relation to where the other person was found?
So to be specific, with the Mazebank Tower as the relative point, to the south of Mazebank Tower on Vespucci, deadpan in the middle of the road was Damien. and to the west of the Maze Bank Tower on Alta, in a similar central point. So it would have been smack bang in the middle of Alta, San Andreas, and Vespucci. That was where Gwen was found.
Was Mr. Dallas saying anything to you when you found him?
He was muttering about justice and that he had killed her.
Did he state how he got injured?
On scene, he mentioned something while I was, checking his pulse about his parachute failing.
I never said that. I never ever said that because I never tried to use my parachute. So that's a lie.
What
What's my bicycle?
So what happened next after you'd found Mr. Dallas?
I exited the vehicle. I started providing
Are you
first aid to
sure? I'm
him.
pretty.
Again, he was
I feel
talkative,
like I heard
conscious,
that
which I
in the
took as a good
interrogation
sign.
video.
Maybe 30 seconds after I was down, helping him.
I don't know.
We called for EMS, at which point there was no response.
I guess it doesn't make a
and
difference
at around
anyways. I
that
was on my bicycle,
time,
but whatever.
Charlie and Royce drove up and stated that they had found a dead body,
What matters
which
is
they
they
wanted
cannot
nothing to
prove
do
that
with.
you went there with intent to kill her.
We
But
had
that you
them
can prove that she had
pass the
intent
lady
to
to
kill you.
us, for lack
You
of a
went there
better
to
term,
diffuse the
at which
situation.
point you, Daisy Moss, began
Reckless and
attempting to
negligent as that
resuscitate
might
her
have
and
been,
check for any vitals,
and she
whilst
ended
I
up
got
dead.
Damien ready to be transported.
Manslaughter.
Did you take? Did Mr. Dallas receive medical treatment?
Mr. Dallas was given first aid by me. I, dusted off all of the, dirt and grime. I, cleaned the exposed wounds and prepared him to be taken to CMC where he could be treated for the fall.
And what happened after he was treated?
After he was treated, he was placed in handcuffs before we transported him. After which, when we arrived at CMC, we were very stretched thin on units. As a matter of fact, I actually had to call additional units to come and question Charlie and Royce at the hospital, to which they was as kind as to follow us to the hospital. At that point, after getting their statements, I placed Damien under arrest and transported him to MRPD, where we prepared to interrogate him, while simultaneously you, Daisy Moss, were at CMC with the DOA getting an autopsy finalized.
Why was Mr. Dallas placed under arrest?
Given his statements while, unconscious, I decided to place him under detainment. 22, he wasn't unconscious. Given his statements while on the pavement, I felt that there was reasonable suspicion to place him under detainment, at which point at the hospital, once he was back on his feet and of sound mind, he continued with the narrative of justice and that he killed her, at which point we wanted to interrogate him at MRPD, based on the presumption of manslaughter, attempted second degree, something along those lines.
So did you interrogate him?
Yes, ma'am.
And during the interrogation, did Mr. Dallas state why he was on the roof of Maze Bank?
Mr. Dallas was on the roof of Maze Bank Tower to meet with Gwen Reed.
Did Mr. Dallas admit during interrogation to pushing Miss Reed off the building?
Yes, he did.
Objection leading, Your Honor.
I'm trying to think. Give me a second.
Okay.
I normally let them go away with all of those, but that one I just had to object on that one.
I don't think that was a leading question. I
Yes, it
was
was.
asking if something had been stated during questioning.
Hell yeah. Welcome, Shep. Welcome.
Mr. Key,
You want some room?
what is your I'm sorry. Forgive me. What's your title again?
Captain.
Captain Key. Would you mind giving us a little space here?
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Oh boy. Looks like the old cobwebs haven't formed too badly on here. That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
One of those things there where, like, I'm pretty sure the way
Oh,
she
the
worded
more
that, it was like pretty much a yes or no question. That's pretty much a leading question.
the more I marinate in this case, the more I feel like we have a chance. But it all comes down to reasonable doubt and how the judges view the circumstances.
Yeah, I'm fighting for us to get manslaughter on this big time. Because it's not like you attempted to, like, you accidentally killed someone.
Yeah, I think we have I think he's done a lot to hurt himself. No offense.
Oh, big time.
But he did speak without an attorney to counsel him, and so they were able to upcharge him. Like I'm torn between, like, I feel like we have most of what we need to get manslaughter, but I also feel like if I were the prosecutor, I would have no trouble getting a conviction here.
So
What
we
I
are
said,
going
yeah, I don't
to
care what I
sustain
get.
the
I
objection
wanna
at
fight
this
it, but
time.
what I told
It
her
wasn't all the
is,
way to leave. Definitely
when I
starting to
tackled
get
her
there.
off,
Could we
the
repeat the
building is that
question,
her momentum
please?
was taking her one way and I was
Thank you.
taking another way. That's why they mentioned the
Alright.
directions.
Captain Key, during the interrogation, what did Mr. Dallas say happened on the roof?
Mr. Dallas stated that on the roof, Gwen had called to meet him. So he went. And upon arriving, they had a discussion in which he claimed something along the lines of, that they could be friends and it didn't have to escalate. Gwen apparently claimed that she didn't like heroes and that he needed to die. What proceeded to happen then was, in Damien's own words, a fist fight that ultimately resulted in his admittance in the interrogation, him pushing her, or the wording used was tackling her, off the tower.
Because I felt too. Yeah.
Did Mr. Dallas state how he fell off the roof?
In the interrogation, Mr. Dallas claimed that given Gwen's weakened state, the two of them had hit in a state of exhaustion during the fight, and it was very clear that it was on the climax. They were both short of breath, and he saw an opportunity to finish it. The opportunity was her standing close to the ledge, and Mr. Dallas claimed in the interrogation that he tackled her off the tower, and at that point, the two of them spiraled down the tower together.
Just to confirm, they spiraled together off of the roof. Is that correct?
In his interrogation, he states that he tackled her off the tower and that they both fell down.
But where were their bodies found?
Damien's body was found to the south on Vespucci, in front of the Pixel Tower. Gwen's body was found to the west on Alta, kind of in line with the Red Garage and close to Peaceful Street.
See, this part right here, like, they haven't gone to the mile there. We already proved that Charlie already moved the body, so they're point right now.
Have you ever fallen off of a building?
We are
Yes,
going
ma'am.
to cop to the fact that he lied to the police.
Yeah,
and
no,
set the
100%.
record straight in court. So
Alan, how do you fall off a
it's neither here
building
nor
with
there.
another person and end on opposite sides of a corner?
I am
Objection,
unsure.
Your Honor, speculation.
I'm asking him to his own experience falling off of many buildings as a police
physicist?
officer.
Captain Key's falling off a lot of buildings?
I thought we weren't supposed to interrupt each other.
You're not.
Oh, sorry. Apologies.
How one falls onto opposite streets.
So the thing is, even when I dropped her on my back. I was carrying her.
Captain Key.
So I don't want to
It's
be a
all
little
good.
weird
I'll give
here.
you
But
space.
problem?
I think her body might have flew a little bit in the air and went in like the opposite direction. Just, I guess, she was falling. 'Cause when I dropped her, she was on my back, so we were going in the same direction. So that's why I lied, because I
Yeah,
don't know.
like this cop is not a physicist, especially not, you know, in this fucking universe. So I don't know what they're trying to qualify him as here.
Yeah, all I'm saying is I have no idea how we even ended up on the opposite side of like the building. I don't know how that happened. Even though I lied.
And it's like if they just want to like say what you said to them, that's fine, but they're trying to like qualify his opinion of what you said somehow. That doesn't really make a whole lot of
Apologies
sense
for that.
for this line of questioning.
Captain Key, if you'd like to retake your seat, we are going to sustain that objection at this time. If you could please rephrase where it's not calling for potential speculation.
I'm getting some good.
or
I'm
us
getting
move
some
on
good
to
calls
another
for
line.
spec. I'm getting some good objections here, Chad. It's almost like it's almost like maybe I could be an attorney. Yeah,
we
right.
need to be very careful and quick to object, Paul, for anything further that they're going, because like,
Okay.
again, if they want to just like
I
put what he said on record, that's
were there any
fine.
Twitter
But
posts
he
from
motherfucking wasn't there.
Damien Dallas before the incident?
Yes, there were. There was a multitude, some directed at him and others that he twatted at himself.
Would you be able to reference evidence and read those Twitter posts?
Yes, ma'am. The initial twat that started the back and forth was from a Gwen Reed stating that the bat chest dies today. After that, the bat chest retwatted that twat with a photo of himself in front of his car at Senior Buns, responding, "Aura never dies." A short while after that, it's presumed around 20 to 30 minutes, based on the timing of the photos, he also twatted, "If Bat Chest dies, tell Phil I love him."
Were there any phone calls between the victim and Mr. Dallas?
Yes, on Gwen's phone, which we subpoenaed, there was one outgoing phone call to Damien Dallas, which corroborates his statement in interrogation, where he states after the Bat Chest will die today twat, he received a call from Gwen Angel.
To your knowledge, do you know around what time of day the Twitter posts happen?
From my knowledge, based on the subpoenas, is like the grounding kind of fact giving us a timeline. It was between 2:30 to 3:30 a.m. GMT.
And what time was that phone call?
I would have to check to give you the exact time with permission from the judge.
You can check.
While he's checking that, for this, because see, there's
The
a
phone
12 for like
call,
an hour where it
was
says
at,
if Bat Chest dies. Is that just them taking the
3:06
photo of it
a.m.
much
as
later?
per the phone subpoena.
It's probably nothing, Burger. You know what? Forget I even asked.
So was the phone call in line with the Twitter posts?
Yep, it would have been on the latter end of the Twitter posts.
One moment, Your Honor.
Okay.
Again, this all happened like really quick. So she twatted that. She called me. And then as I was heading over, I made my twats.
All right, so I'm cooking right now. So in terms of the twat in my closing, I'm gonna break it down that even if you had gone the route that they would have prescribed for you, which is to report it to the police, if I had been her lawyer, right, all I have to say is all she said was, you know, that she predicts
snap,
his
21st
death,
streak.
not that she was gonna kill him, and you know, you can't, you know, you would not ever get a conviction on stalking charges,
Did any
which is
officers
only
go
40 months.
to
So like Yeah,
Maze
the
Bank
notion
Tower
that
to
the
check for
police could have
evidence?
like helped you in any way based on a single
Yes,
plot
as I said it
is
previously, we were very
laughable. Like
short-staffed on that day. So
you were
whilst
at
the
least partially
interrogation
reasonable in
was
thinking that you could
in
diffuse the
progress, I
situation
believe,
Well, yeah.
yourself before
I
and
knew
calling
that I
the
might
autopsy was
die.
still being finalized.
I knew that I might die. That she
Officer
might try
Gemma
and kill me.
Rain
But that was my
went
intention to kill her.
to
Yeah.
the roof of
But
Maze Bank
attempting
Tower
to diffuse the situation was like the
to see
only
if there was
way
any
for you to
evidence.
even get enough evidence to
There was no evidence
involve the
found by
police
Daisy and
and
myself
do
in
something
the
about it.
immediate vicinity
Because
on
that
Vespucci and
twat,
Octa.
you can pick that
However,
apart
Gemma
really
on the
easily.
rooftop of Maze Bank
Mhm.
found
Oh, I'm a
some blood,
psychic. I predicted he would die
which
today.
returned
That's
to
all.
the
Let me
match
go.
of Gwen Reed.
I
No
didn't
other
threaten
evidence was
him.
found on the tower other than that blood sample. And the location of it, it has photos in evidence, but from my memory, it's on the top kind of helipad section of the tower.
Okay. All right. No further questions at this time. Thank you so much.
Any cross for this witness?
Thank you, Your Honor. How you doing today, Mr. K?
I've been better, but I'm here, I'm living.
I really want to unpack that, but I gotta stay on topic here today. For the injuries that you saw that my client here, the defendant there had, that you provided medical assistance for, I guess. Do you have more knowledge as to like what those injuries were, or no?
Yes, unfortunately, due to the circumstances of the short staffing and no doctor being available, we were unable to get a doctor to get a report for Mr. Dallas. However, on scene, I observed some light bruising to his face and such, kind of looked like hand marks, alongside obviously the injuries from the large fall. His legs were not in good shape. He couldn't stand. He was conscious, but yet unable to stand until he received proper medical.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Now as far as the scene as it were there, why are there no scene photos of the location where Gwen Reed's body was found?
Given the fact that the two bystanders picked up her body, and the fact that again it was Daisy and myself as the only responding officers without EMS, we were unable to unpack the body and move it back rather to the original scene. However, after the scene concluded, we did, as a part of their statement, get Charlotte and Royce to point out the rough area. And given what I saw from where their car drove towards us from, that rough area would be the central portion of Alta Street in between San Andreas and Vespucci, directly to the west of Maze Bank Tower.
Okay, and is there any other evidence to corroborate that that was where the body originally was?
Other than the officer testimony of watching the car load somebody up and then drive directly towards us, no.
Very interesting. Okay. Just a moment. I just need to review my notes a bit more here. Let's see what else is there. So then, at what point was the autopsy report done? Was that at what point in the arresting of the client and going for interrogation, that sort of thing?
So the timeline was we formed the triage. Daisy confirmed that Gwen wasn't breathing. Mr. Dallas was placed in detainment, placed in handcuffs. We took them both to CMC. Royce and Charlie followed. I called officers to get their statement. And at that point, Damien was, fully functioning on his feet, and he continued to elaborate on the, knowledge and, the fact that he partook in the death of Gwen, at which time it was unconfirmed fully. At that point, we took him to MRPD, and during the interrogation, the autopsy was finalized, to the best of my memory. I believe it was during.
Okay. At what point was the defendant Mirandized?
The defendant was Mirandaized as soon as he had received medical treatment at CMC.
Okay, excellent. Okay, thank you. Okay. I think those are all the questions I have there. Thank you. All right, I know it's not necessarily a slam dunk there, but the fact that they were using testimony of yours while you were incapacitated on the ground, saying you killed for justice and you hadn't been Mirandized yet.
At CMC, after
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's something you could use Murph or not,
Mr.
but
Dallas
just
had
something I
received
thought of.
medical treatment.
I got a lot
what was he
of
stating?
things I can use.
Oh, okay, perfect.
parachute
Okay,
is
yeah.
a
That he had
key piece of
killed,
evidence is the
the Rat
parachute
Queen,
because
Gwen
you went
Reed,
there with a means of
and that
escape
it was
from
for
the tall
justice,
building.
and that he was a
You
hero.
went there with intention to escape
None of which
danger
was
if necessary.
definitive
but
fact that he had done so and that
it
he
was
was guilty
not.
of a crime.
It was
However,
not
it did
achievable
warrant
in
further
the
investigation.
in the
Given the
height of the
911s,
circumstances.
the fact that we had a dead body, and the fact that both people were having injuries that lined up with there being some type of
I guess
altercation.
I'm just basically leaning on the hearsay comments that
Did he show remorse in his statement?
people used hearsay against me a while
no, he did
ago,
not.
so I'm just making sure that I double down back on that.
As a matter of fact,
You keep poking the holes
in the
and
interrogation,
I'm gonna keep cooking on the
Damien claimed
all the
that
like
the city was
affirmative
better
defense
off
stuff, like
with a murderer
not
dead.
affirmative defense, but you know what I mean. Like
I'm
he had a parachute.
paraphrasing.
He was
I could
prepared
get
to
the exact
escape rather
quote,
than
but that is
engage in
That is
conflict.
what he stated.
He just wanted to know about the threat. Wasn't sure if she was the one who was threatening him or if she just knew he was gonna die. You know, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff I can do to paint the right picture.
Okay, this what they're saying is kind of important because they're saying that
She was not charged in any capacity under law. To my knowledge, as a police captain, with good rapport with a lot of people in the city and a lot of time spent, I had never heard of such. To the best of our knowledge and all legality, no, Gwen Reed was not a murderer. She was a victim.
So I said I did it for justice because I
thank you.
You know, murder is
Thank
no
you,
longer in the
Captain
city
T.
because she said she was trying to kill me.
No further questions.
Because she
wow,
would have
okay.
been a murderer. She would have been a
Is
killer. They're
this
saying she
witness
wasn't a
being
killer
marked for
because she had no
recall?
history.
You're gonna get the chance to refute all of this when you take the stand.
Yeah,
So that's
just
gonna be
giving you
very
guys the heads
important.
up, yeah.
Yeah, just make sure that Paul is jotting down all these questions that you want to be addressed when you take the stand. Because if he doesn't ask, you can't say.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it's
Is he being marked for recall?
Oh, sorry. No, Your Honor, we will not be recalling Mr. Key.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, Captain Key. You can step down.
Anytime.
You're no longer under oath.
Real quick, does anybody need any food? I got a bunch, so I just wanted to check while I was thinking about
me,
it.
please,
I
Daisy.
think my client does.
All right. Here, I'll give you some, Alan.
Ava,
Give
I'm
me
going to
food.
give Chris food real quick, and then I'll give you
Yeah.
some.
Okay.
Here, Chris.
And then I'll give you some drinks, Alan. Here you go.
Here, go.
Do you need anything to drink?
Yeah, I need a drink very badly.
Well, there's fries and a drink for you too, so you have extra.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, let me know if you need more.
You guys need anything?
I'll take a sandwich or whatever you got.
Yeah, I'm okay for right now.
Did I give you?
Thanks.
Did I give you
Let me hand
drinks
it to you.
somewhere?
Okay, so for questions I got here, so there's questions that Murph sent over. So name, occupation. Did you know the deceased
I'm gonna set it
prior
right
to the
in
day in
front of you
question?
and hopefully not hit the
Are you
gavel.
aware of the
I'm gonna hit the gavel.
deceased?
I'm just gonna set it right here.
That stuff. Then there was the never said revenge justice thing there. Was there anything else from what Key just said now? That you want to you try to refute down there?
The only thing was
Do you want me to ask? Do you want me to say do you have knowledge or of recounting of what you had said that day, prior
Alright,
to
does
interrogation?
the prosecution have any additional witnesses?
Wait,
No, Your
I'm
Honor.
What did he just mention that I just talked to you guys about? I forget.
Uh-huh.
But there was
The-
mentioning that
the
you know,
murderer thing.
Move
yeah,
to
her
the
being a murderer, that she can't be a
defense.
Oh,
murderer
yeah.
because she didn't murder anybody.
One final
Yeah,
thing. I do
I
apologize
said,
for the delay.
and so that's why I
I'm
said
just confirming that we
I
can
did it for
highlight
justice.
evidence during
Is
closing, or we have
because
to do
Yes,
that
sir.
before?
they asked me like,
Thank
how
you.
do I feel
It
about
can
after
be
killing her after that someone is
incorporated
dead?
with
And I said
closing before
I feel
closing or
better
after
about it, to be
closing,
honest,
but
because
that'll all come
she's a
after the
murderer.
defense has a
She
chance to
she
present
tried to
their
kill me, and I
case.
didn't even know her.
Yep, AFM, thank you.
All
So
right,
that's why I said that.
Attorneys Braun and Hammerstein,
So I
if y'all
guess
would like
maybe if you
to
ask
call
like
your first witness.
Defense requests a brief recess just because we're late edition, still catching up with everything. If that's okay.
My pen ran out of ink, Your Honor.
yeah, just like a minute or two.
Yeah, just a few minutes, Your Honor.
Little did they know, this is a pencil.
All right. We are
Appreciate
going
it.
to call a brief recess. We will reconvene at the top of the hour. That should give y'all enough time that we
Oh,
should
wow,
be
that's
able
a
to
lot of
move
time.
through the defense's portion and
Oh,
through to
yeah, that's a lot of
closings
time.
without any
Okay.
further breaks.
Thank you. Yeah, that's more than enough time, really.
Yeah,
Just
I feel like I got a good answer for everything.
Okay, yeah. So the questions I got here. So yeah. So what's your name? Occupation.
Let's corner this.
Oh yeah, good call. Good call. All right. So name, occupation. Did you know the deceased prior to the day in question? How did you become aware of the deceased? Were you aware of any reason why she might have sent you threatening messages over social media? I might need to like pick that apart there so it's not so latent, but you get the gist.
Yeah.
Did she ask you to meet her? Why did you decide to meet with her? Did you attempt to defuse the situation without violence?
All right. Pause. So like,
Yeah.
why did you decide to meet with her? That's where you come in with like, she said I was gonna die today. I wanted to know why. Or
Yeah,
like,
I like what you said.
what the threat was.
Diffuse the situation because I have a history of diffusing the situation with people who
Correct,
wanted
yeah.
to make harm with me. Yeah, yeah.
Yep. All right, go on.
Yeah. Did you attempt to defuse the situation without violence? How did the situation become? I'll just say like, so how did the situation become violent? I'll probably ask them more like how did the situation progress? Did you fear for your life? At one point, did you become aware of the deceased had died? Why did you throw her off the roof of the building? Do you believe you were thinking clearly at the time? Do you feel any remorse for what happened?
So we're going with throwing her off the building instead of tackling.
Well, that's what you said. You said that she was dead already, and then you felt her pulse, and then you threw her off the building.
The reason why I said push is because I didn't throw her off the building. I had a bicycle and I was carrying her on my back on the bicycle, and so I jumped off with the bicycle with her on my back, and as we were falling, I kind of tossed her off as we were falling.
All right, that's fine. The details aren't super important. What matters is that you lied to the police and you're setting the record straight.
Yeah.
Because you said that she was alive and you threw her off the building. That's second-degree murder. You are saying that in the midst of the melee, she died, and then you threw her off the building when she was already dead. That's
I guess I will say that the
however it went down.
autopsies-
Yeah, whatever the details are, you totally yap about that. But like that's the part that matters, that she died incidental to the melee that she started. And then you threw her off the building or carried her off the building. Whatever happened, that's fine. Like,
yeah, okay.
and that's those details are great because it sounds true, because it is true. So don't make anything up. You say however awkward it is. Say that you put her on her back and you rode your bike out, whatever. Like that sounds totally. It sounds insane, but it's totally plausible because like that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? But legally, what matters is that she died during combat and then was thrown from the building.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine going with that, but the thing is, I feel like they're still gonna try and play the different sides of the building thing, right?
What matters is that you did not go there with an intent
Right.
to get into combat. You went there to defuse the situation, find out why this person wanted to hurt you, and you did not feel like you had enough evidence to go to the police. So you had to learn more for your own safety. And you went there with a parachute because you felt that if things got if things got violent, you could escape by using the parachute, which is why you went there in the first place, because you felt, you know, negligently and recklessly that you had the situation under control. But you were wrong, and you did get into a violent altercation, and tragically, she died. But the evidence stacks up that you had a parachute and you were prepared to escape if you had to.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry,
So
that's
what?
a mouthful, but you know.
What's the question that I'm going to answer to set the record straight? Is there a specific question we're
It's
going to use for that?
the way it works in court is it's going to be a lot of questions, because if you speak for too long, it's going to get shut down as narrative. You
Okay.
can't just get up there and tell your story. Paul has to ask you questions and break it down, which is what I tried to do with the questions I gave him based on our conversation. So it's like each question sort of leads into the next part of the story.
You think they would say that because I thought she was dead with no pulse, maybe she wasn't dead and can still live? And then after I
No.
threw her off the building, that's when she died?
You know, I have prior experience in this with the people v. Yuri Popov, where he bashed in the skull of someone with a wrench there, thinking that they were already dead at the time. And so I tried to get him on desecrating a corpse, but they did not go for it.
Okay. So that's my only fear of it.
Basically,
Yeah, I mean,
because
there's
of
a
the
lo-
fact, like you said, like, this Yuri fella, it's like, oh, he thought she was dead. But how is he a medical professional? Like, does he know what she would, like, how does he know with 100% certainty that she's dead, kind of thing? Yada, yada, yada. So, for you being in a fight with her and then jumping off the roof there and being like, oh, yeah, I fought her. So, like, definitely she was probably dead there. I didn't feel a pulse, but those aren't all the avenues one goes through to pronounce someone dead or not. So, that's what they're going to hang you up on that.
You don't have to get into the whole pulse thing. Like the fact that you picked her up and tried to carry her off the building and parachute down
Right.
maybe indicates that you had an intent to preserve her life if possible and get her help. You
So is
know,
that okay? So we're saying I tried to parachute down.
well, like you rode your bike down and your parachute failed. They already established that, whether you said
Okay.
it or not. So
Okay,
might
yeah,
as
I
well
was
use it.
confused with that. Okay. Actually, that would make sense if I picked her up and then tried to
Yeah.
parachute down with her, and then she fell
Yeah.
out of my arms.
Yeah, but like I want to stay as close to the truth as possible, obviously, because it sounds legit. It's like, oh, I put her on my back and I rode my bike off the build. Like when you said that to
Yeah.
me, I didn't doubt it, right?
It is. Yeah,
it's
it is
like,
the same thing.
yeah,
Whether
but like
parachute,
since they mentioned the parachute failing, you know,
Uh-huh.
2 and 2 together, the judge is gonna be like, oh, maybe he intended to get
Got
her
it.
safely down quickly to get help, whatever.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot of gray area and reasonable doubt and
They got
nuance to this
they got their thing going.
situation.
I'll get my
So
thing
we
going.
want to play on that as much as possible.
Okay.
But the important thing is that you did not go up there for a fight. You went up
Yes.
there to learn more and then escape if necessary.
Mhm.
But she closed distance and engaged you in a melee. And you were like stun locked, so you had to fight back. You would not have gotten away or been able to deploy your parachute if you tried. Yada, yada. Anyway, Paul's asking the questions, so I want to give the last 5 minutes here to him.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that covers it there. 'Cause I think they asked the other stuff there of, yeah, why'd you, I was like, say, like, what did you do with her, after the fight? Or what did the two of you do after the fight? You believe they were thinking clearly at the time? Do you have any remorse about what happened? How would you act differently? And then what were the other questions I was gonna say? Oh yeah, just I'm not sure. I guess Murph advised me about this. Should I go into more about his utterances that he was making, while he was incapacitated on the ground? Should I get him to clarify on that or not?
I think we need to clarify that I did not say it was
Uh-huh.
revenge for sure. It was justice, and even the cops said it.
Okay.
Yes.
They never said anything about revenge to the cops because they know I didn't say that.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Okay.
The fact that they brought a witness that said revenge, knowing that she would say revenge, is ridiculous.
Exactly. Especially when this other person was I mean, by all accounts, they were. It sounded like they were all the way over at the one body.
Mm-hmm.
Or wait, I'm trying to remember. Oh wait, no. Did they say? Did they find your body first and then go find her
I
Gwen's
think they might
body?
have drove past my body, and that's when they heard whatever I was saying. Because it was a cop that pulled up to me.
Oh, oh yeah, that. Oh, then
Yeah,
I guess I could
they must
actually
have
ask you
briefly
that. I
drove
could
past.
ask. Did you speak with this Charlie individual?
Mhm.
And you can give exactly that. You can say, yeah, they drove by. All right, okay. I think that works pretty good. Okay, great. Well, I guess we got 3 minutes to really relish in this.
I'm
Trying
going
to
to paint
think.
the picture in closing of an alternate scenario
Mhm.
where you go to the cops. She gets a lawyer who argues that it wasn't a threat, it was a prediction, gets released, continues to terrorize you.
Mhm.
You know, shit like that. I'm going to bring up the parachute, the fact that you brought it with you to escape. I'm going to paint a really nice picture. I'm going to do the best I can in the closing
Oh,
to put a bow on everything.
I'm questioning you because I know that because you said that you were wanting to get her help. You know, maybe at some sort of mental establishment, an asylum, perhaps. Huh? Huh?
And the only person alive who knows what really happens is you. The cops don't know. They just know they found a body.
Mhm. Mhm.
And what you said and told them when you had requested a lawyer, but there was none available. So you had no one to guide you through this process.
Exactly. Yes, that's big. That's really big.
And yes, you agreed to speak without one, and that's on you. But that is still something to consider. If you had an attorney, you might have been guided into either waiting for your day in court to speak on this, or not volunteering the level of information that you did. And maybe you were scared, so you didn't tell the exact truth to the police or whatever.
Yeah.
A lot goes in your favor and a lot doesn't go in your favor.
Yeah.
But you're the only person who knows what happened.
Okay.
That's called reasonable doubt. We can prove that more likely than not, she had intention to harm you. There is no proof that you had any prior intention to harm her. That
Yes.
counts for a lot.
Real quick, can we also put the question in there of like, I mean, I don't have a record before this. Can we ask like, did I have a record before this? Because
That doesn't really matter in a murder case.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a way of like how I have no aggression. I've never shown aggression toward anyone.
Yeah. Like in a murder case, like, there's a first time for everything.
Okay.
No one's a murderer until they murder somebody, right? If it was like some kind of serious drug case, it's like, oh, my client has
Yeah.
no priors for drug related charges. But like,
They might
murder is
I
different.
might try to bring up the twats as well there, especially the one regarding the fact that you said like the bat chest dies today, just as far as how in
Yeah.
danger or non danger you felt, but just
It's
answer
unclear.
honestly with it. Yeah, we'll be good.
You don't know if the threat is her or somebody else. You needed to
Yeah.
learn more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you got this, Paul.
Alrighty.
Do you have a moment, Paul?
I'm getting ready to ask questions here right away here. What's up?
I got a text from the DOC saying they were waiting for you and me, I guess, for a meeting with Cole.
Oh, Cole called me.
but-
If you want to go and talk to him, I talked to him on the phone there. He said that you're
Yes.
good to talk to him right now if you want.
Okay, yeah. So I told her, the DOC person, you were busy, so maybe I can go to talk to him and then I talk to you afterwards about what he said.
Sure, yeah, I'll try to be with you there quick there.
Yeah,
but
that
we'll-
guy's been waiting
Okay.
for help. Definitely go give him some attention because
Yeah,
he's been
yeah, we will.
relying for a
Okay.
lawyer.
Yeah.
Talk to you later. Good luck.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Sounds good.
We are going to go ahead and reconvene. And defense, if you would like to take us away.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defense wishes to call Damian Dallas to the stand.
Do I just walk up or?
If you would like to make yourself comfortable, or you can stand behind the chair or next to the chair if you'd like, sir.
Ooh, boy. I saw some interesting updates, chat, on
Right. And is that where you're going to be
NoPixel stuff.
during testimony, sir?
I'm just gonna take a quick seat here.
All right. If you could go ahead and raise your left hand. Do you swear and affirm under the pains and penalties of perjury that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you a lonely hawk.
I do.
All right. The witness is sworn in.
Thank you, Your Honor. May you please state your name for the court?
Damian Dallas, aka the Batchest.
Okay, and what is your occupation?
I think most would call me a hero. I like to do what I can to help out people in the streets.
Is that something you put that on like an IRS tax claim, or is that? I'm not sure if you know what I withdraw that question. I withdraw that question. Did you know the deceased prior to the day of question?
No, I did not.
How did you become aware of the deceased?
I was checking Twitter, and at the time I didn't know who it was still, but I saw her twats.
Okay. What was some of the context behind those twats?
She was twatting out, "I'm going to kill the bat chest," and I ignored it at first. But then she later called me and asked me to meet her at the top of Maze Bank.
Okay, and so just to clarify, so she asked you to meet her.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Well, were you aware of any reason as to why she might have sent you such threatening messages over social media?
At the time of the phone call, no. All that I knew was that on Twitter, there was someone twatting that they wanted to kill the bat chest, and that during the phone call, she said that she wanted to meet with me at the top of Maze Bank. And so I did.
Have you ever received such, let's call it criticism on social media before in the past?
I have not. No, I can't say that I have.
Well then why did you decide to meet with her?
Well, the bat chest, me. I am not much of a confrontational person. I like to talk things out.
I'm a hero, but I'm just not confrontational.
I went there expecting to diffuse the situation. Typically, I do. Before that instance, I would say 100% of the time, I am pretty good at diffusing situations.
Okay, all right. Okay, so